Welcome to this transmission. The Lion people. The planet Sirius is the brightest star in our heavens, a binary star composed of Sirius A and around it moving Sirius B. And there are different races inhabiting this system, and these races have a long history with the Earth. They've had benevolent dealings with Lemuria, Atlantis, and Egypt more recently. One of these races on Sirius A is a humanoid species known as the Lion people. These are high-frequency, benevolent beings, highly intelligent and creative. And perhaps the best depiction of these people can be found in the Egyptian image of the goddess Sekhmet, who's part humanoid, part lion. This race of beings are much taller than humans at this time of our evolution. Many starseeds on Earth have a strong karmic connection to this race of beings. These beings are connected to the Blue Lodge, which has acted as guardians and benefactors of this planet for many thousands of years, way before Atlantis. The Lion people have contributed to this great genetic experiment that is humanity in a very positive way. So, if you get comfortable, and I call once again these four masters of light. Four masters of light to hold the space around you and to open their hearts, and from their heart space a sphere of light around you now. And as you breathe and get comfortable, and with your breath connect to your body, and with your breath soften. Soften and breathe. And these beings just increasing the intensity of the light now. Placing an intense light around you that you can open to and absorb this light. And these beings around you are not from the Earth. They are masters of light from another system. Another system. And into the space we call once again the crystal grid from the Earth. The crystal grid from the Earth. Powerful, magical grid of light. Higher frequency grid from the Earth that begins to ascend now into the room. And you can begin to connect to this light through your feet. Through the chakras and the soles of the feet that can open And really absorb light now from this crystal grid, high frequency, through the feet now. And you can just begin to suck up this crystal energy from the earth, up through the legs, as this grid begins to ascend around you like a rising tide. And bring this grid up into your heart that opens. And the tide around you, this grid begins to rise, coming up to the heart now. And the heart opens, and feel your whole body immersed in this crystal grid energy. Crystalline, white, fiery grid of light. And you are one with the earth. You are one with the earth. And these masters of light helping you to adjust this field now. Connect, helping you to adjust your energy field to this light. It's almost like your energy is now connected to a vaster energy field that exists beneath you and around you. And just take a few moments to absorb the light from the earth. And as you settle into this energy, I call now into the room the planetary grid, the Christ grid, that begins to descend now. And this grid is really held around the planet. It's assisting in the ascension process. A higher frequency grid, a golden white fire grid of energy descending now down into the room. And just hovering some feet above your crown chakra as you become accustomed now to this other energy coming down. And the grid just gently balancing your energy field before it descends. And this energy now descends towards your crown chakra. And begins to descend slowly down the body, down past the third eye. Feel yourself opening and connecting to this vast grid of light from the heavens. Coming down now through and past your throat chakra. Down now to the heart that meets the crystal grid of the earth, begins to mingle with that energy. And passes the heart down to the solar plexus, balancing the energy there, moving down, sacral, down to the root, and sweeping down the legs to the feet and into the earth. And feel yourself immersed in this Christ grid. Just feel every part of your body being immersed in this light. masters around you, and balancing these two energy fields now with your energy fields. And I call now a second wave of this light down from the planetary grids down into the room, sweeping down into the room. Another level of light, a higher frequency of this light begins to touch the crown and immerse itself in the head, rebalancing all the head centers. And descending to the upper chest and throat, beginning to balance these centers. Coming down to the solar plexus and belly and root chakra, and balancing these lower chakras now. And sweeping down the legs into the earth. And feel yourself connected now to heaven and earth. The inner channel open, so light may flow through you down, and light may ascend up through you and up into the cosmos. So you're an open channel for light. And into this Christ grid I welcome beings from Sirius A. Several beings from Sirius A descending around you. It may almost seem like part of you is on Sirius A, as these beings transmit their energy, their light, their intention to you here on the earth. Beginning to beam now an intense energy from Sirius A, which some of you may see as a kind of blue-white color, column, blue-white. And these beings may appear as kind of silver-white with a bluish aura. And the transmission intensifying now. And if you have a connection to these beings, you may feel it as a kind of expansion in your energy field. If you have this karmic connection, and many beings on the earth do have this karmic connection with these beings. But there are also many beings on earth who have a DNA connection with these beings, since they have contributed to this great genetic experiment. And there are light codes in our DNA waiting to wake up. Just opening now to this transmission, this silver, white, blue transmission of energy. You may see them as humanoid with Mayan faces and heads. And this light beam is being sent to wake up your DNA codes in the DNA. Wake up. Many starseeds now are being called to wake up. And this transmission is going directly into your DNA and into the cells of your body for you to remember a higher light. Some of you to remember that you are not from this place. You are here with a mission. You have taken on this human body in this lifetime for a reason. This reason is the great transition that's going on now on the planet. And the masters of light now adjusting your energy field and the transmission becoming perhaps more intense. You feel it as an energy in the body, a buzzing in the body, an expansion of the body, expansion of energy, a healing energy. And breathe as this transmission is going directly into the cells of your body and into the DNA itself. It may feel like a refreshing current, as if a great refreshing current is sweeping through you, cleansing you. This current has initially a wake-up intention, but there is a second purpose to this transmission, which is cleansing you of energies, denser energies you've taken on the earth plane. So feel now this joint intention of waking you up, sending a new energy into your body, and at the same time cleansing you of older, denser energies. And just breathe as this goes on. Mayan people themselves as masters of light, beginning to extract things from your body, energies from your body, that perhaps you'll be better off releasing. Just give permission now to release any lower, denser energies to this current, as a master of light begins to work more specifically on your energy fields now. Perhaps adjusting, opening, aligning, connecting. And breathe with this transmission. Breathe. All you need to do is breathe and stay open. Breathe and stay open, nothing more. As these healing, cleansing energies, awakening energies flow through you, through skin, through tissue, through bone, through blood, through DNA cells, in a wake-up call now being transmitted with light and sacred geometry. Light and sacred geometry now. And masters around you, just intensifying the crystal grid to hold this energy. Intensifying the crystal grid so that you feel earthed as this transmission flows through you. And if you feel a buzzing or a tingling in the body, that's fine. Just open and soften with your breath. And if you're open, the transmission now into the heart and third eye, sacred geometry and light into the heart and third eye now. All you need to do is breathe, open, soften. Breathe. And if you wish to request a closer contact with these people, perhaps some of you are guided by these beings in the higher realms, spirit realms. If you wish to request a closer contact, perhaps a personal message, you can request that now. And some of you may have had connections with these beings in Egypt or Atlantis or Lemuria. And maybe there's healing that's required. These beings now can begin to transmit energy into any karmic matters that you're holding onto. Bringing more light into anywhere that feels a little dark. If any of you feel bothered by darker ET races, and many starseeds have this experience now on the Earth, you can ask the line people to help guide and protect your energy fields from interference. And they can place protective geometry, symbols around you, and light around you to protect you. And finally, a very special transmission of love and compassion from the line people that are, on one hand, great warriors, but on the other, have a great love about them and gentleness. Open now to this transmission of love, passion and gentleness. Breathe and open to this transmission, every cell of your body. Great power, great gentleness. Just allow it in, give permission for this energy to become more manifest in your everyday life on the earth plane. Power and gentleness. Masters just making final adjustments, the line people making adjustments now to this energy transmission as it begins to soften and lessen in intensity. and the line people, masters of light, begin to say their farewells and release. Begin to release now. Releasing the transmission. Ever so slowly and gently releasing the transmission. As the masters of light around you increase the crystal grid from the earth to ground this in your body. And finally releasing now, lion people releasing you. And just bathe now in this transmission and the afterglow, and also your connection to the crystal grid of the earth, holding you, holding this energy in your body, grounding it. And this transmission will work in the days ahead, in your energy fields, in your DNA itself, strengthening your connection to this race of beings, benevolent beings, feeling more healed now, cleansed, protected. And some of you have strong connections to this race and will continue the conversation in the inner planes. And just releasing now the crystal grid of the earth. And the masters of light around you making a final adjustment before they themselves releasing you. And come back with your breath, ground in your body, come back to your body with your breath. With blessings, with blessings.